welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something different. Do you recall those days when you were younger? Hopefully you recall those days when you were younger, when you would make PowerPoint to try to convince your parents to let your friends sleep over. Yeah, that's what we're doing today, except we're not doing it for like my friends to sleep over. Today we're gonna make a PowerPoint presentation. We are going to plan a trip to Japan. So, backstory. I signed up to do study abroad in Japan in the winter for like a few weeks in January. Nowhere on the website did it say that freshmen are not allowed to go. They emailed me a few days ago, told me that I wasn't allowed to come. And that was about my last straw. Yeah, I was severely distraught. I still am severely distraught. However, now I get to do this when me and my dad went on our Europe travels. And then a year before that, when we went to Lake Como, I put together PowerPoint presentations and did a bunch of research on flights, hotels, food, activities, etc. and put together our family vacations. So today I am going to put together a PowerPoint presentation after doing a bunch of research for a trip that'll be probably a week, maybe a little bit more, in Japan. When I signed up for study abroad, it was to Kyoto. So I'm thinking either doing Kyoto or Tokyo, not sure. I have an idea of what flights are supposed to cost. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to make this trip under 3.5K. First, I'm gonna make a list of what I need to be searching for, and then we're gonna get started. For this presentation, I'm going to be using Canva because I just love her. I made a sort of list of things I need to do first. First of all, I'm gonna actually look up how much I should realistically save for one person for about a week or more in Japan. I'm gonna try to screen record as much as possible, but for flights I'm not going to because I don't want you to see like the exact dates I'm going or like what exact flight I might take. I'm gonna find flights first, try to find the cheapest, and then I'm gonna go into hotels and accommodation. I'm also unsure whether or not we, depending on if I get my friend to come with me, if I should go stay in one place and take like day trip. For example, like go to Kyoto and take a day trip to like a smaller city like Uji or something like that. Or if I should do 4 days in Kyoto, 3 days in Tokyo with a day trip. I just don't want to have to be switching hotels so much because I am doing this so last minute, and just because normally when I do vacations I want to be like doing things all the time, and I obviously want to be doing that here too, but I think it would be better if I go for like a week, plan like 3 of those days and have the other ones open to just do stuff. I'm going to try to find how much I should reasonably be budgeting for this, and then I'm going to go into flights. What I've just found is a 1-week trip to Japan for 2 people costs about $2,000. And that includes like meals, local transportation, like the trains, buses, whatever, and then hotels. When I'm thinking about plane tickets right now, I'm gonna say it's gonna be like $2,000. So if it's $2,000 round trip, I can plan this for under 3K. We're gonna do flights, accommodation, sightseeing, and shopping. I'm just gonna go ahead and like set aside just a chunk of money and not do anything super specific for that. So right now, let's try to find flights. Okay, so I've been looking at flights for a second, and I'm going to budget out $2,500 for a flight. I've just picked out a template for my Canva thing. Now I'm gonna try to find some accommodation. I'm gonna find some for Kyoto and Tokyo just so that I have the option for both. I know some of the things I wanna do already, like touristy stuff. In Kyoto, I probably wanna go to the Kiramidera, I think that's how you say it. Fuji City, I know it's like good for matcha and shopping, and it's just cute. Tokyo, obviously want to do some vintage shopping. I need to do more research on the different touristy / sightseeing things that are really good, especially in winter. I really want to go. I want to see snow. Let's go ahead and try to find some hotels. I already have a list, so we're gonna look into them for early January dates. So let's start with the Kyoto Gion Hotel. I looked up like affordable hotels. A lot of the times they're not actually affordable when people say they are. I want to try to keep it under $70, $60 a night. I know I found this one. Let's say I'm there for like 5 nights. Okay, I've been working on this for hours. You can probably tell the sun is basically gone. I had to bring out my light. I think we finally have a good rough draft. I'm not gonna put all the information on the slides just because, one, I'm not certain if I'm going with someone yet. So that can change costs because we can split some stuff. I don't know what days I would go yet because I'd have to coordinate that with my friend and my family and her family. So I went around looking for different hotels. I found a bunch in Kyoto, I found a bunch in Tokyo. I didn't need to find one in Uji because it would just be a day trip and then go back to Kyoto. I'm still unsure if we're going to be staying in Tokyo and Kyoto yet. I think I would maybe prefer Kyoto just because everyone says, not everyone, but a lot of people say it's less touristy. Also during the winter months, it is probably going to be slower because it's colder. Being in Japan, I maybe want to be on the more nature side, even though like I am a city girl, catch me in New York. I kind of had a bunch of stuff jotted out, but I also look at different temples, different activities we could do, and I also just kind of want to leave a lot of things open to just explore, walk around, and kind of be chill because I don't want to be rushing. Travel plan to Japan. Ooh, whoa, look at that. I didn't realize it was like that. Okay, flight information. I don't have a flight information right now. I'm estimating 2,500. Then I have being in Tokyo for 3 days, Kyoto for 3 to 4 days with an Uji day trip. I just am unsure again if we're gonna be doing those things. And then for description, I just put a few things that I wanna do, like go shopping in the Shibuya district, Takeshita Street, go to a few parks, the older district of Tokyo, which is the Asakusa, I think. And then Kyoto, I wanna go to Kiyomadera, which is this temple, then the Arashiyama bamboo forest. Around like winter time, I saw that they have a lot of Christmas markets and illumination. So one I found was the Bambio illuminations, and then the Miranon temple. And then Uji is where matcha originated. So it's gonna be all about matcha and tea. There's a few parks and restaurants around there too. Then we have trains, Kyoto to Uji, 30-ish minutes, really low price. And then Kyoto to Japan. Then we have accommodations, haven't found exactly, so all of this stuff, like the address, don't have that. Don't have any notes like how far it is from train stations because I don't know where I would stay. But roughly, there's below or above the $90, 90 US dollars a night, but I'm gonna say it's roughly 90. And that's if I don't split costs with someone. Then Kyoto itinerary, parks, gardens, get to a hotel, explore. The Arashiyama, which is the bamboo forest, also has the Okoshi Sanso Villa and the Teryushi. If I'm saying things wrong, whoops, sorry. That's like a whole section of Kyoto. I know you can walk around that part. We can spend all day there. Then day trip to Uji. They have just streets and streets, matcha, restaurants, temples, culture. And then Kiyomadera is a bit away in like a different direction. I tried to break things up into neighborhoods already, but I haven't done too much research. But that's like a temple and you can go do other stuff too. Then we have accommodation. Takeshita Street is like shopping, get to a hotel, explore. And we have parks, cultural sites, really just walk around and explore. Gain the culture, it's vacation, kind of rest around, maybe going to some bookstores. I would love to get a teacup, read, sit around, find a place to go when it's cold. If I was going with my dad or my mom or someone, I would definitely want to take them to an onsen. Shopping and eating, just different places I've seen. I'll probably get way more because normally I have way more. And then this is total approximated cost. I haven't filled in any of this stuff because again, I don't know. And I got it to around 3,600 US dollars, including flight. Don't know if that's accurate. I hope it's accurate, but that is literally all I have. It's been hours of me doing this. I love doing this stuff though. I've done it for other trips and it was fun to tap into my old roots, create a PowerPoint presentation. I'll go home during Thanksgiving break and give it, be like, this is why I should go. Depression, no depression, cultural experience. Oh, one thing I do want to do is I want to go to the Lavabo. Sometime I need to go to the Lavabo. I hope you liked this different kind of video. I don't know if it helped anybody. It showed you how I kind of go about planning trips. If you want to see me go on this trip, subscribe, share, get this to your friends. you know, help me grow a bit. I really want to get new editing software. Yeah, thanks for watching. And next week will probably be another vlog style at home for Thanksgiving. Maybe not though. Maybe I'll do something else. Let me know what you want to see. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.